Friday morning at the time of this video. Sun's out. It's to be up to 80 degrees today and sunshiny. I thought I'd give you a little update on the window in the corner garden in the corner window, secret hidden corner window garden. Anyway, it's been a week or two, maybe, I don't know, less. Wish I could see when I'm filming here with all this bright sun coming in here. I can't see the screen at all, but the tomatoes, these are a container variety Roma tomatoes, supposedly, if the package is right. And actually some fairly old seeds, but I put them in these containers here with these wicks, tiki torch wicks in the bottom. And these are some Folgers coffee, instant coffee containers. And boy, the ground is just soaked. I thought maybe, and I still might have a problem with these plants rotting. I don't know. I can't believe they made it this far, because that ground's just soaked. I never really thought about maybe having too much water wicked up in there. Now this one, I'm trying to kill a gnat. Open the window up a little bit. Here they come. This is like, I don't know for sure, like a perlite. This is just some other soil. And man, it was just really wet, but they just seem to be making it. You look closely, there is a little fungi down in there. And I have a little fan. I put on them. A lot of times a fungus starts like that. It's just due to the water not circulating or the air not circulating. In this case, it's the air not circulating across the water and evaporating, and it's, yeah, that's what it is. Anyway, and the kale is finally getting a identifiable leaf on it. And this here is the sweet peas, and they always just grow crazy. They'll take over in the right conditions, but you gotta watch it. It's just like today at 80 degrees, you know, a bolt. And I'll tell you what's really bad about Bolton in 80-degree weather is the spinach. And that's just, see, like we run in the 50s and 60s, and then we have, like today, an 80-degree day. But if that happens to hang in there for 2 or 3 days, they're liable to bolt, especially if you let them go dry. You have to set them in there, get some air circulating around them. I have a little fan here. On the only fan. Anyways. And it runs off a USB cord. Got it at Wally World. And I can set it here. And it'll blow across them. And as a matter of fact, I have a couple of these. Before I had the soothing fan, I had these setting by my bed here and get a little air circulation if you need it. Anyways, you see here I have this. This is something I got Dollar General. That's what these plants here are all in, right there. And they stack 3, I have 6 of them. 2 of them that I planted some pepper plants in, and oh my god, some other lettuce just never have come up. And some of these seeds I'm using is pre-pandemic and pandemic, and anything I bought during that time was just really not good seeds. I had a lot of trouble getting them to come up. I think they had some age on them anyhow. And I have them come up like 6-8 weeks later, you know, with some of this stuff, like the spinach and some of the stuff, 3-5 days, And here's some watercress. Here, I don't know really what I'm doing with it. I'd like to get it growing in these and transfer them into something else. But I have to really keep this wet. It's almost setting in water. I have holes in the bottom of these little Dixie cups. And setting this perlite or whatever it's called, verlite, whatever. And that's what's inside these. That's what they're growing in, but I just keep them watered. And so far, no fungus or anything. And see, what they really do is what you really need to have is this set up to something like an air pump for a fish tank, and almost like hydroponics, where it gives a simulation of water flow. But this is an upland crust, and it doesn't have to have the flow as much as it does the wetness. And so that's why they choose to grow this. You can't grow them in pots, but they do better with moving water around them, I think. This is rosemary and thyme. You take your pick. I done the same thing last year. They look very much alike when they first come up. I don't know which is which. Last year I got them totally 200% backwards. I had all the thyme marked as rosemary and all the rosemary marked as thyme. And a friend of mine called me out on it. I just left them the way they was, and they got mature enough that they're identifiable leaves are on them, and I just left them marked wrong because I knew better after the fact. But they called me out on it, and I had to say, yes, you're right. So they knew what thyme and rosemary was like. Well, yeah, this is like a little update on these, and I was just afraid they'd really get leggy. This lettuce really started to get leggy on me. But the spinach, something about spinach, it just loves low light and low to the ground. Kale, it's growing slow, but some of this is in that coconut where there's just not much nutrition. I haven't really done much fertilization. I don't want them to grow real heavy and hard right now anyhow. It'll cause them to get leggy and falling over, and we don't want that. We just want to kind of have them in a suspended growth, if you will, slow growth. And we'll just see what April brings after Easter. Usually after Easter we might have some cold nights, but no snow. So, and then maybe I can harden them off. And most of these plants are, like I say, winter plants, or not winter plants, actually cold crops. And I'm just going to one day grow spinach. I've never got spinach to do very much at all because in this area, zone, what are we now, 5A, I don't even know what the zone is. They changed it all when that time the earth come off its axis. Here a few years ago, they changed all that. And this is a little project here that's moving right along. You watch some of my other videos. I have some videos of playing with this stuff. And I got more into the take around with the artwork of it than with the RC cars. It gives you something to do. Well, that's about it. Just want to give you a little update. I'll do an update. I haven't planted anything in the pots that I've done a video that's sitting out in the garage. I reconditioned that soil. I'm going to let it sit there and breathe a while. Well, thank you very much for your time. It's been real and it's been fun, and it is what it is. Like and subscribe. Hey, the videos can't get any worse, right? They got to get better. Got to get better. Got to get better.